Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Syarki Benazali, and today I will be presenting about our introduction for this project. First of all, we went to do an industrial visit to a palm oil factory, which is called as Kilang Kelapa Sawit Bukit Bujang. It is located at Segamat, Johor. Its manager for the palm oil factory is Mr. Fazli bin Wak. Secondly, its main production for this palm oil factory is, the first one is crude palm oil, and the second one is the kernel oil. And this factory can be classified as the secondary industry.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Said Maulana, and I will present about the technologies that used in Kilang Kelapa Sawit Bukit Bujang. The first machine is water tube boiler. Water tube boiler is a machine that used to generate steam in order to power turbines for power generation and various other industrial heating applications. The second technology is steam turbine. Steam turbine is a machine that extracts thermal energy from the pressurized steam and use it to do mechanical work on rotating output shaft, which will generate electricity for the other machine.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to everyone. My name is Nurfisyah Fatin binti Jamrin with matrix number AA211335, and now I will explain about three working system, which is collecting, sterilizing process, and also threshing. First is collecting. Collecting process is the process where the fresh bunches, which is BTS, will be delivered by worker and will go through a waiting process to find out the number of fresh bunches received. These fresh bunches are obtained from two main sources, which are PPNJ's own farms and also the Regional Farmers Association, which is PPK. As much as 47% of raw palm oil from plantations belonging to PPNJ itself and 53% from regional farmers organizations, where there are only 29 branches in the Johor. The second working system is sterilizing process. In this process, in a simple sense, the palm fruit will cook in the pressure using a hot chamber. The third process is threshing. In the threshing process, the process where the individual palm fruit will separate with the raw palm fruit and the palm fruit will be squeezed to obtain the palm oil.
I will continue our presentation with the next working system. The next working system is oil separation. Oil separation is process where crude palm oil is separated from the other material such as water and sludge to produce pure palm oil. The next is kernel separation. Kernel separation is process to separate nut from kernel to produce pure palm kernel. The last working system is dispatch. Dispatch is a process to distribute and selling product like crude palm oil and palm kernel to other factory like oil refinery factory. Next, I will present about the level of expertise. There have qualification and level expertise that allowed to operate the boiler machine, which are steam engineer grade 1, steam engineer grade 2, boilerman grade 1, boilerman grade 2. Different heating surface require different position. For 500 meter square feet and below, they require boilerman grade 2. For 500 to 2000, they require steam engineer grade 2, boilerman grade 2, and boilerman grade 1. For the 2001 and above, they require steam engineer grade 1, steam engineer grade 2, boilerman grade 1, and boilerman grade 2. That's all from me. Thank you.
Next is economic impact. As we know, the most popular vegetable oil in the world due to its affordability and adaptability is palm oil. However, the two main producers, which is Malaysia and Indonesia, suffer significant environmental costs as a result of its production. There is still much work to be done in order to increase the sustainability of its production. The production of palm oil has increased every day and is anticipated to continue growing as long as the demand for it remains high.
Now, I will be presenting about the global impact from the factory. So what happened? The first one is pollutions occur such as water, air, and also noise. It comes from the factory as well. So it means like in general, the factories all around the world produces pollutions. So it is mainly from factories, vehicles, and also power plants. So the question is, how are the methods that needs to be done to overcome all of these pollutions? The first one, the factory has followed the Environmental Quality Act 1974 Air Regulations 2014. Second, a system called palm oil effluent treatment (POMET) is being used at the factory to control the BOD or the biological oxygen demand for the water to avoid the pollutions from keeping on happening. The third one is the factory also follows the act provided by the Department of Safety and Health (DOSH). By following these methods, it is possible that the oil palm factory can reduce its pollutions to the global. Now I will be talking about the societal impact. So what happened? The oil palm factory also gave positive impact to societal, which is increasing job opportunities, causes the unemployment rate to decrease. But the other way around is there have been reports of human trafficking, especially in Malaysian and Indonesian oil palm fields. Second, child labor is a widespread issue in Malaysian and Indonesian palm fields. And the third one, children are paid little to nothing despite working at dangerous circumstances. It is also a very worrying matter for all of us, especially Malaysians. So it is needed to be prevent so that we can become more and more evolutionary in the future.
Next, we will go through about working safety and health. Every industrial area needs to prioritize safety and health in terms of workers, visitors, and also surrounding. The Department of Safety and Health will do the regular inspections annually at Kilang Sawit PPNJ Segamat. Other than that, based on the factory rules that have been set by the factory organizations, there are some safety rules that need to be followed, especially for the workers and visitors. Among the safety rules that must be followed are: first, we must wear a personal protection equipment, which is PPE. Second is we must follow the hazard signboard in the factory and also in the company of Kilang Sawit PPNJ Segamat. And last but not least is we need to always follow the instruction of the person in charge of the factory.
Conclusion for this project, we gain a lot of knowledge, especially about the manufacturing processes that is being done in the factory. And the second one is we can witness with our bare eyes the real life processing that is happening in the factory. We also wish that we can always visit there because we can give us a lot of knowledge, and also it can sharpen our skills to become more and more and also a better worker in the future, so that we can be accepted by all kinds of factories in this world. That is all from me. Thank you so much.